Good morning, children. In our last video, I gave you introduction to angles. We saw how angles are a part of a circle. Also, we saw the use of angles in our daily lives. So, children, to recall, we have learnt what is a point. A point is a dot on any plane, and we name it with any capital letter like X, P, Y, Z, whatever you like. Also, we have learnt what is a line. A collection of points which can be extended in both the directions is a line. It has two arrows on both the sides and it can go on and on and on. It has no fixed length. It can be extended as much as we want. And line segment. Line segment is a part of a line. Since it is a part of a line, it has fixed length. It is also a collection of points. So now today, children, with the help of angles, line segments, we are going to study different types of shapes. Now these will be open shapes as well as closed shapes. So let us start with that. Okay, children, I am going to use these toothpicks to make different shapes. First of all, I am going to show you how to make an angle. Now, these two toothpicks are two line segments. They are joining at this point. You can see this, they are joining at this point. This point where the two line segments meet, this point is called the vertex of an angle. These two toothpicks are the arms of the angle. This angle is an open figure. Why is it open? Because it's not closed. It is open. Now, let us make another open figure by joining one more toothpick like this. Now this figure is also an open figure, and see, you can go inside the figure without any problem. So this is an open figure. If I make it like this, even now it is an open figure. Okay, to make a closed figure, we have to close it. This is a closed figure. This figure, all of you know, is called a triangle. Tri means three. Triangle means a figure which has three angles. So one angle is here, second angle is here, and third angle is here. So there are three angles in triangle, and it's a closed figure. Now, if it's a closed figure, it should have an interior as well as an exterior. So this is the interior of triangle, and this portion which is outside the triangle is the exterior of the triangle. Also, I want to tell you, children, since all these three toothpicks are exactly equal in length, this triangle is an equilateral triangle. Equi means equal, lateral means sides. Equilateral means a figure which has all sides equal. So this is an equilateral triangle. It is made with the help of three line segments. Okay, now let us make a figure with four line segments. I'm sure in all previous classes you have studied about this figure and you are very familiar with this figure. I know many of you would be saying square. Yes, this is a four-sided figure. It is a square. It has been made with four equal straight line segments. These four toothpicks are 4 line segments. It has 4 angles. First angle, second angle, third angle and fourth angle. So it has 4 angles. This is a square. Okay, now let us add one more side and see how we will form the figure. Okay, now in this figure, children, you have to make it very carefully. Each end should touch with the other end. Okay, now this, let us count the number of sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 5-sided polygon. Now children, polygon. Triangle is also a polygon. Square is also a polygon. And this 5-sided figure is pentagon. Pentagon is also a polygon. Pent means 5 and we have taken gun from polygon. So a 5-sided figure is called a pentagon. In a pentagon there are 5 sides as well as 5 angles. Let me show you the 5 angles. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. There are 5 angles in pentagon. Okay, let us add one more side and make it a 6-sided figure. See, we have to be very careful so that we join the sides properly. Children, you can also use matchsticks to make all these polygons. Okay, now this is a hexagon. Hex means 6 and again gun we have taken from polygon. Hex means 6-sided figure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a hexagon which has 6 sides as well as 6 angles. Okay, let us count the angles in this figure. It has got little moved. Let me arrange it again. Okay, now I'm counting the angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. There are 6 angles and 6 sides in a hexagon. Okay, let us try and add one more toothpick and see how we will form the okay, yeah, somewhat, yeah, that's right. Now see children, it looks nice, no? Now we have 7-sided figure and this 7-sided figure is called a heptagon. Okay, let me start counting the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Children, it also has 7 angles. Let us count the angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 7 angles and 7 sides. And this is called a heptagon. And you can see children, you can make different types of heptagons. But since I am making all these polygons with the help of toothpicks which are exactly same in size, all these polygons are called regular polygons. So we had an equilateral triangle, we had a square whose all sides are equal, we had a pentagon with all sides equal, so again it was a regular pentagon. Then we had a regular hexagon. Now we have a regular heptagon. octagon. Okay, now let me add one more to this and make an octagon. Okay, I think more or less it is correct. I feel it is correct. Yeah. So children, this is an octagon and it is also a regular octagon. It has 8 sides and it has 8 angles, and it is a regular octagon. So children, you are watching as the number of sides are increasing, the size of angle is increasing. Okay, let me show you. I had started with a triangle. So this is a triangle. Okay, now you look at the angle which is formed between two sides. It is a small angle, right? And now you see the angle which is made between two sides of an octagon. It's a big angle. This is a big angle. See, this is a small angle. This one is like this, and this one is, it's very big, like this. This angle is big, and this angle is small like this. See my fingers? The triangle is making an angle like this, and octagon is making an angle like this. So, as the number of sides increase, our angle, the measure of angle also increases. So children, that's all for today. In our next video, I am going to talk about different types of angles based on their measures. We have different types of angles based on their measure. So next time we are going to talk about them. Okay children, thank you and have a nice day.